What's up, everybody, and welcome. This is Haze Demon, and we're going to be doing that showcasing of that fan fiction dark theme. You may have seen some videos of it already, but we've got the newest additions coming to you right before that Halloween 2018. What's this? Oh my, what could this be? Please don't hurt me. Help me. Help me, guys. Help me. Mwahaha! It is I, Monokuma, and I am here to capture your attention for the dark theme. There is no more Haze Demon, it is Panda Demon here, ready to showcase these cards. So let's go ahead and get into that action. So up first we have my most dearest, my favorite, the Laughing Clown Memzi, with that 5-cost war cry gonna be forces all allies and enemies to laugh, paralyzing them for 3 seconds. Can you imagine an epic version of Memzi being able to paralyze all units on the field as he spawns onto it and goes straight for your NK? Would be absolutely crazy. Next is going to be Ike from Another Place. Charged, walks backwards for 3 seconds, returning to your new kid. So as you can see, he would be able to get into the fight and back out of it without getting targeted down, resetting the field for him to take down another unit for a tank. I think he would do quite good indeed. Gonna be them baby bats flying, also pretty goth. They're pretty much gonna work just like rats, but flying in the air with a little less units than the pigeons. Of course, specifically tailored for that dark theme. Next we have the Daywalker Token. Double attack against supernatural units. Damage from those units is halved. Based off the Blades unit character. Blade series, I should say. Antichrist Kyle. I think this is one of my favorites. I think it'd be pretty strong indeed. A charged ability absorbs a random enemy's power and immediately activates it. So potentially stealing Stanimini Moons, Mecha Timmys, who names it, you name it. He's gonna take it, and he's gonna obliterate somebody with it. I think it's a fairly strong card that would work in a lot of different decks, of course. Being a ranged unit, he'll be able to get that ability off potentially numerous times. We've got that Tortured Soul Raven. Misery loves company. Each time Raven is hit, his attacker loses 2 health. So, also, mainly being a tank, I suppose, for this character, being able to just take a bunch of hits, and I suppose it would probably be good against swarm units, actually making themselves knock each other out pretty much faster. I can see that working that way, for sure. Not so much the tanks, I guess. Vampire Mike Mikowski. Heal 10 health for each hit on an enemy unit per se. So I do believe he would have that vamp on hit, like it says. He should be able to last through a fight pretty good. Getting that everlasting vamp, you know what I'm saying? And for another new card to the dark theme, going to be Canadian Satan. Warcry when Canadian Satan is summoned. enemy cards cost +1 from their normal cost for 30 seconds. Definitely a very strong card, much similar to a Youth Pastor Craig concept, countering your entire opponent's deck basically. Not too shabby at all for any deck. And we've got that Acolyte, Dougie Headhunter, drains health from the enemy new kid, so as the Pursayer, Mike McCaskey that is, he'll be able to heal himself as he does out the damage, potentially taking a hit and then getting maybe a Paladin Butters shield onto him and then healing himself up through the blast, surviving it and doing it even more. Not too bad. And we got next the Emo Plants. It's very unique, very special. No one understands them. Confusion or randomizes attacks of allied and enemy units in range. So for this one, you'd probably want to use it more for defense, I'd say, as too many opponents coming in to fight. They'll start attacking themselves, although they'll hit the Emo Plant potentially, but will end up making them probably do more damage to themselves, and then throwing out some sort of AoE to go with it. We got Spooky Ghost Cartman, charged, passes through other units to advance to enemy leader, suffers double damage from all tokens. So able to get that much closer to the NK in case maybe you need to do that final hit. But of course, any token, that Witch Doctor token, that Rogue Broken, gonna deal double damage to him, so maybe not the hottest card to pick. We've got Ungroundable Butters. Death Wish, remove all negative effects from allies. So if your allies are taking that damage from Alien Queen Red, he can definitely fix that situation. Possibly mind control, but maybe it'd be kind of hard to time that one, I suppose. But the definitely preventing poison would help out for sure. We got Wendy Bride of Frankenstein. Shriek attack when charged prevents 3 enemies within range from charging for 4 seconds. Now that's a pretty strong card indeed, as well as being ranged. Preventing them from being able to charge, not bad at all. Even if it's just for 4 seconds, it could be just enough to be able to sway a battle. Quite strong. We've got Zombie Kenny. Death Wish infects this unit's killer, poisoning them and randomizing their target. So, sort of like Cyborg Kenny, however, they become basically a zombie, right? And they're gonna die regardless from the poison, but they can still dish out damage to other units. Pretty effective, I do believe. And then Grim Reaper Kenny, the Death Wish, universal immortality. When this unit is killed, no other unit already in play can be killed for 10 seconds. So people are just going at it like crazy after he dies. Definitely could make the battle go very odd, for sure. Could go either way after that one. Beibei, the Vampire Slayer, gives a health boost to all allies with each hit from her stake-loaded crossbow. So similar to Bounty Hunter Kyle. However, probably going to give you more health since it doesn't do anything with attack, I would assume. Be pretty big boost per hit. So she's not really doing it for herself. She's hooking up the team, hooking up them chickens. Them The bats, the baby bats maybe as well. And we got Dark Lord Randy. Lord. Charged, summoned 2 baby bats from thin air, because you know you gotta have some more bats out there besides the card itself. Blood in the field full of them. I see this as being a very strong card as well, being a 4 cost. Very much like, amazingly, Randy. Dominate the field, for sure. And next we've got Gangsta Vamp. All genres of gothic subcultures are derivatives of pose work. But if Goths and Vamps are both in play, their attack is doubled while Gangsta Vamp is alive. Basically adding to the wombo combo of the dark theme itself. Want to put him out probably last, as it says it's pretty much going to give you a bonus off of it. But it's going to be huge. We got Satan Possessed Stand. War Cry burns enemies for 7 seconds, causing 20 damage per second. So, a similar version to Stand Many Moons, except with the effects of AQR. Could still easily clear the field, no doubt about it. Just may take a little bit longer. Maybe his effect goes off a little bit faster, but I still see him being very strong. And if he's truly a ranged unit, that would just be crazy, too, for sure. Oh yeah, because he'd be throwing fireballs for his attacks. Yeah, that would actually make him a lot better than Stand Many Moons, no doubt about it. That's why he comes with that extra energy cost. 5 energy. It's gonna be them Christmas critters. Charged, summon a wall of hellfire around the new kid for 3 seconds. So you summoning potentially 3 or 4 of these critters here. They're assassins. I wonder if they're just counted as 1 unit no matter what, because they have that ability to summon the wall. Definitely 100% a defensive unit, but probably a very strong one indeed. And we've got Night Pain. Charged, cuts half the max health off of all enemy units in play. 25% chance this unit will take a 5-second smoke break before returning to battle. So it's kind of funny. But huge, definitely, in the meta currently, with there being so many heavy tanks in the meta, right? So for sure would be able to counter them, but then you just have that chance of just chilling, which potentially could be a really good thing, letting them get closer to your side of the field before he starts moving out. They definitely very strong card for sure. And we've got that final El Super Beasto, that mighty Cthulhu, his war cry. Mind controls a random enemy unit for 3 seconds. I dare say that the timer on that should probably be longer, being legendary. I'd just give him the time control of normal mind control, why not? 6 cost. This thing would be an absolute monster. I'm sure its stats would be abnormally strong. Probably a huge unit, just like Man Bear Pig on the field, no doubt about it. Definitely a monster for the deck. Raid boss, as you could say. Alrighty, everybody, I just want to give a big shout out to the Goth Kids Elite. They made the Build a Dark theme for South Park Phone Destroyer on Facebook. It's a fan page if you guys want to join it. They have tried to make this petition for a long time to get the dark theme. It says, "We love the South Park Phone Destroyer, but we want to see more content." Not long after the game was first launched, data miners discovered card art for several unreleased cards that are presumably forthcoming. These included the Goth Kids, who appear to be lined up for the mystical theme. But why overload mystical with a raft of extra characters that won't have any equivalent in other themes when they would be perfect for forming the basis of a whole new theme, the dark theme. Players from the Phone Destroyer team, Goth Kids Elite, Raven Skull, LisaBytch, and Mecha from the 80s have come up with a core set of cards for a speculative theme as an idea of what could be included. Just as adventure cards are best at direct damage, sci-fi specializes in mind control and poison, mystical heals, and fantasy buffs. One focus for dark is chaos. Our focus for dark is chaos. Manipulate your opponent's powers, but risk unreliable results and randomized attack patterns. The 18 cards we've designed below complement the 7 cards already in development, and there was, at least I do believe, 3 new cards, including the Laughing Clown Mimsy card. You know what I'm saying? That Mimsy crush. But just a big shout out to these guys for all the effort that they put into creating these sweet art and wonderful ideas for a whole new theme that would be definitely a lot of fun, and a lot more can be built onto it for sure. No doubt about it. Thank you all so very much for checking out the content. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And I hope you guys have a happy Halloween. Peace out.
Where the fuck are these scars?
Shut up, Mimsy!